Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin, behind the camera we got Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be flipping through some new arrivals, some recently priced records, looking at some staff picks, and answering the questions y'all left on the YouTube channel last week. As always, see anything you like, hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. So without further ado, let's get into some staff picks. I'll lead, why not? Because this is easy. We got two restocks, I guess, or two records that were unavailable for a long time. You know, it's boring stuff to talk about, but we got like this is my favorite compilation of all time. Revisited, holds up just as well. Just a perfect record, front to back. And probably my favorite American hardcore record. Really? Honestly. I think so. American hardcore, for sure. I mean, you know, you start thinking like, you know, Discharge and the Stalin gets super complicated. But for like American hardcore that's American, made in the USA American style, I don't know. I think it's kind of like the perfect like presentation. And you know what? It is like, it's really ferocious. It's like an angry, fucked up sounding record. And I love it. It's like everything I love about music is right there in that Youth of Today record.
But with some positive lyrics, bro.
Of course. And you know, as much as they get, you know, bashed for like just being all straight edge and Boy Scouty all the way, some like kind of they got into some political stuff, into some life stuff. It's a great record. Everything still holds up. It's challenging to me as a person who tries to grow as an individual, and the record that spoke to me when I was 13 still speaks to me today. So I have to wonder if I just haven't developed mentally since I was 13. Or if it's just that universal. I don't know. But we got them back in stock. This is the stuff I love to carry and sell all day long. The Nausea track on that record alone rips. Jesus, I lose my mind loving. I love this music so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell the people about the music you love so much, Dylan.
You know what music I love so much? Thrash.
Hell yeah, dude.
We got Slayer's Show No Mercy, dude.
Also a classic.
Probably my favorite Slayer album.
Did that speak to you when you were 13?
Show No Mercy?
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
I gotta say, it probably spoke to me when I was 16.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck everything.
True.
And you know what I don't like? Religion.
Yeah.
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 Now it's different. I don't really. But
yeah,
it doesn't hold up.
It is Slayer's finest hour,
Yeah,
and it is the only record they ever made where they had an iota of like personality.
Yeah.
Like they had the best like music and songs, and just nothing interesting about them whatsoever. Terrible fits, terrible interviews, like personality. The record covers are awful.
Yeah.
Except for this record cover is an absolute masterpiece visually.
Yeah.
The most boring band. Like least interesting people, most exciting music ratio.
Yeah.
It's a crazy one. But yeah, this record though is both interesting and good. So yeah, gotta give it up to Show No Mercy. See, American Venom, baby.
Yeah.
Look at these. Take them up. God damn it! Look at these motherfuckers. Look at these bad motherfuckers. And now put fucking Kerry King's fucking Cheeto face on the screen.
Jesus. Anyway.
Awful.
Anyway, speaking of personality,
Yes.
got Adam and the Ants.
Yeah. See, this is. Do you get the whole package here? You get the personality. Remember that story in the Slayer was all badass looking, like with the spikes and the makeup. And they went to the Bay Area, and all those guys were just like, lame.
Yeah.
Dude, just be yourself, dude. And they just wore Kings jerseys from there on till the end of their career.
Yeah.
Adam and the Ants says, you know, show them that you're dandy. Slayer should have listened to Adam and the Ants. They should have kept showing everyone. They shouldn't have been ashamed of themselves. They should have been fancy lads. With like a satan. I mean, basically, like, come on. This is just a satanic version of this.
Yeah, they're just pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are demons. It's fucking cool. Yeah. Just be that. Be fucking cool looking. Don't just get a goatee and call it a day. Should we go flip through some?
Yeah, let's flip
okay.
through.
What'd you get me for Valentine's Day, bro?
What did I get you? Big old bear hug.
Oh, dude, exactly what I wanted, bro.
Oh, you're welcome. What'd you get me?
Reciprocation of the bear hug.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. What'd you even do? I had to work.
What would you do if you didn't, you maniac?
I would just play 2K all day. That's probably what I would do.
That is a true Filipino boys.
A single Filipino man, just 2K online, waiting for death calmly. No, I'd be pissed off. I lose all the time. My win to lose ratio is pretty high.
Yeah.
Or low.
There's certain aspects of Dylan lore that I love that you only are gonna find out if you know Dylan a lot. Like for a long time.
What do you mean?
That you love jock games.
It doesn't matter.
You're a big dead ass sports game.
But they're fun.
I have no judgment against it. I don't know any game made this century. My opinion on video games doesn't count. But I think like the girl who hangs out with you and gets coffee with you.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to know you a long time.
Until she gets...
Before she hears the swearing. And like controller throwing that happens when you're playing 2K.
Do you hear me sometimes?
No.
Okay.
What's that UFC game?
Just UFC.
It's just called UFC. They don't have it like
UFC
by year
or something.
Okay.
I don't get mad at that one.
Okay.
I don't. 2K, I get fucking pissed.
It is very, very common and normal to get pissed off playing NBA 2K for sure. You're not the odd man out in that department. It's just I don't think people would associate that with you off the bat. Like you're wearing your Uniqlo Sanrio collab.
Yeah.
You know, playing some reggae music in the shop, or hey, maybe some some 80s metal, whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
I go home and.
What team do you play on? Is it like that?
Spurs.
Oh hell yeah! Is that why you're such a Spurs fan?
Yeah, but
also deep Dylan lore. I'm outing you, bro.
Dylan fact number 10 is a Spurs fan.
He's a Spur.
He watches American basketball. He is a Spurs fan.
YouTube questions. This is the part of the video where we answer the questions left in the YouTube comment section from last week, and we have two brain busters for you. You ready for this? Matthew Atherton asks if there are any bands that made significant sound changes and you enjoy both eras equally. We were mentioning Corrosion of Conformity, and he sort of mentions. I mean, that's a group that I feel like they almost change record to record at some point. But anyways, yeah, they have the more thrashy sound, and then they get into the more alternative rock, or you call it doom metal light. I like that. Got anything holstered? I can tell by your face. This is
adding on to the Dylan lore that you were just talking about.
Right.
You could say Metallica.
One could.
Yeah, one could. Ministry, I suppose. You would fight me on that one.
It's a gray area. It wasn't like one and then the other. It was like a gradual shift over time. That's a little different.
Yeah.
But your point stands. It is very different eras.
Yeah.
So
what one might also say.
Yes.
Suicidal, but because they go from punk to metal.
But here's the problem with that one.
Yes.
Do you really enjoy their punk and metal stuff equally?
Equally?
Yeah, because I know we've had long conversations late at night, holding each other's hands, looking each other in the eyes.
Well, here's the problem. I think we both like it where they're just mixed together.
Yeah. How Will You Laugh Tomorrow? Top 5 thrash metal records released during probably one of the best years for thrash metal.
Yeah.
I don't think the first Suicidal Tendencies in 1983, I don't think that's in my top, 25. Better as a metal band.
Yeah.
And I feel we were maybe in step with that.
Anyway, that one could also say that.
One could.
Here's the Dylan lore.
The Dylan lore.
The answer.
Yes.
Math the band. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. They go from Nintendo core to just rock.
Okay, and you're down for both.
Yeah,
that counts.
Yeah.
The easy answer for me is Killing Joke, of course.
Yeah.
Because I would say post Extremities, they've sort of been a lot more heavier, and then the pre-Extremity stuff is a little more obviously 80s-ish sounding, whatever you want to put it at. Mm-hmm. If I have to really think about it, it's crazy. I'd probably say Celtic Frost.
Oh, okay.
Vanity Nemesis and Cold Lake, I would say I appreciate those records as much as those early ones, and they're very different. And Valley Girl hitting us with a very, topical issue. Who would you like to see perform at the Super Bowl halftime? She has the best answer.
Which is?
She's going to beat yours.
Yes.
Weird Al.
Oh, I would love Weird Al.
It would be great, right?
Fuck.
I would like to see Weird Al too. I think the universe would. I think that's what we need to heal and come together.
He's just doing the polka mythies? Like popular songs now.
Yo, that'd be, yeah, he probably has to, I think.
So he's like, whatever's popular.
Yeah.
He's just doing.
I mean, you lead with, you know, Eat It or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
you do his hits.
Yeah. What's your take then?
You know, I was cool with the Dr. Dre this year. I loved it. Every year beforehand, though, it's always soft pop music. We need some hard rock. Throw in some Metallica in there. Put Slayer. You know, fucking. No, I'd like to see Turnstile play it.
It's a great call.
Yeah, I'd like to see Turnstile.
I thought, you know, there's an answer for you that you're gonna feel foolish
What?
by not getting Sooner. 100 gex.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
But here's my official stance. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The person who needs to play the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Whoever has the #1 hit song at the time. Whoever's #1 that week. I did some research on this. You ready?
Yes.
2019. It was Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Thank you. Next. And in 2018, you know who was #1? Drake, God's Plan. It should always just be whoever is #1 at the time. Imagine the labels trying to push people to get to #1, all the chicanery that would happen to get to artists to the #1 spot so that they could play the Super Bowl. It would actually make it interesting. Whoever has the #1 song, you're playing the Super Bowl. That's the American way. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see any questions you want answered on next week's Super Bowl, leave a question in the YouTube comment section. We will address it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Dude, just be yourself, dude.